Hello everybody, Mailman here, and we are back. Football season's coming to an end. I got one more week of football, so I'm starting to get back out there after some hogs and some coyotes. What I wanted to do is I wanted to jump into the night vision because our deer season has started. So I got both of my X sights on some weapons, but the Thor 4s had a new update, and I did the new update, and it looks spectacular. I really had some great views through my Thor 4, so I wanted to jump out and get a few of those. What we're going to talk about on this one is Night Ops ammunition. 223 is what I'm shooting here, 55 grain Nosler ballistic tip. And on this video I'm going to take down 2 hogs. I was out coyote hunting. I was setting up in a field that I've had really good success in coyote hunting, and I happened upon a group of hogs. They came out. I heard some grunting. I believe there was a sow in heat. Next thing I look over, and there's a big group of hogs right there. They're about 120 yards out. Rather than move in or stalk on them, I already had my coyote set up, and had my pack off to the side, so I wanted to stay there. I was just going to take a long shot at it. Instead of spraying, I don't generally spray at the group and try and take down a lot of them on this property. This property is always going to have hogs. There's not a big emergency to get the hogs off of this property. They like me to take them off of there, but I'll do it one at a time. What I do with the Night Ops ammunition, I want to see how that 223 performs. I take a shot at the hog and I'll follow along with this hog. If that hog does not drop automatically, I like to follow along on the animal that I took a shot at. And I got 2 instances of this. So I shot one of the bigger hogs. It took off over the field. It looked like it was going to make the wood line, but it did not. I seen it actually do a little bit of a flip. It acted a little bit different. I knew from the sound of that Night Ops Nosler ballistic tip hitting that animal. 223 55 grain Nosler ballistic tip. It hit that animal. I knew it was a good hit. I just followed along. I moved over to the hog, and I was just about getting ready to take pictures. And I always do this. I'm always scanning. One of the things that when I take some of my buddies with me and they have a thermal, I don't think that they look through it enough. You have such an advantage with your thermal. You always want to be looking through that thing. So I just happened to be at my hog. The first hog was a good size one, and I wanted to take pictures instead of jumping right in and taking pictures, because it's happened to me before. I scan over, and one of the group is coming back. When I take that single shot, those hogs really don't know what happened. Some of them do. I mean, some of them are obviously know that another hog was shot. But it was a situation where there was a group of hogs, and they were, I believe, fighting over a sow a little bit. There was a lot of action that I heard before I took the shot. That hog just comes back. The second hog comes walking right back in, coming down to that same area. And I did the same exact thing. Picked a good shot, took the shot. Rather than keep shooting at the animal as it's running through the field, shooting a bunch of times, notifying the neighbors that, man, there's somebody out there really spraying. Next thing you know, they're calling the DNR, and I'm having to go out there and explain why I shot so many times. I love to take one shot, let that Night Ops ammo do its work, watch that animal, and you're going to see when the second animal going up through, it's just shooting out its mouth blood. Great hunt, 2 pigs. I was actually targeting coyotes. I got on coyotes after that. I did not get a kill, but the Night Ops ammo produced in this situation. 223, I love it in a 300 blackout. I use it in my 308 also. 243 down the road. So we'll always have videos for you, Night Ops ammunition. Take a look at what it does, and let's get right to that action.